China has places like aliens. See it as a doubt of reality. There are places in China that if you just look at the screen, you'd think it was CGI. It's a science fiction movie, or it's a product of artificial intelligence. But they don't all exist in real life. Forests where light doesn't reach the ground. The mountains are as cold as a knife. Villages hanging on the cliffs. And the landscapes that make people, I feel like I'm just lost on another planet. Time flies slowly here. Nature takes control. And all notions of normality are almost erased. This is not a trip. Let's go through the strange land. It makes you doubt the reality you live in. Hubei, god of agriculture. The forest is the only large forest. Remains in the middle. China. The monkey's nosed out of gold. With its vibrant orange fur and blue face that lives here. It's almost non-existent. Somewhere other than the wild. The giant salamander. Longer than the arms of men hidden in streams. So dense that in many places the sun. It's almost impossible to reach the ground. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The only one in Hubei province. The locals said, every year they're still discovering new plants. The fog is often trapped in the valley until noon. This place feels like it's been forgotten by time. To tropical ocean west of Yunnan. This is the only real rainforest in China. It's at the same latitude as Hawaii. But here's an Asian elephant walking under the trees for 4 species of plants. There is a species in China growing in this area. At night, you can hear the gibbons singing, echoing through the forest canopy. The wild peacocks, sometimes leisurely entering the villages. There are trees that are over 200 feet tall that one cannot embrace due to its location in the border area. This forest is a collection of plants from India, Myanmar and China in the same square mile. The Mountain Sigunyang, Sichuan. She is known as the Queen of the Mountains. The Shigunian has 4 sharp peaks, with the highest peak reached 20,510 feet. 3 long valleys cut deep into the mountains. Each valley has a completely different scene. A valley covered in redwood forest, a brilliant valley of Hoquian, and the valley that's left is glaciers and lakes. In October, the whole area turns red and yellow. While the snow is still white on the summits, fewer international visitors come here compared to Everest Base Camp. But the landscape, it's no less majestic and much quieter. For Hubei Whitestone Mountains. The famous Whitestone Mountain, with unique and spectacular views. The peak is about 8,200 feet high. To create a majestic landscape with cliffs, S.A. white jelly giant leave an unforgettable impression. Rock canyons and blocks of rock that have strange shapes is formed over millions of years is a striking feature. Attract visitors to visit and discover. From ancient times, Whitestone Mountain is associated with an ancient legend about a goddess. It is said that this goddess lives at the top of the mountain and protect the land from natural disasters, as well as invasions. The locals believe that, praying at the top of the mountain, they will receive your blessing and protection. 5 great areas of Hunan. It is located in the mountains of Thailand, longer than 100 miles, and it's one of those beautiful canyons, and the most majestic of China. The steep cliffs, clear blue streams and spectacular waterfalls, creating a space that's both magical. Just challenged for your favorite AI, climbing and exploring nature. In the past, the mountains and the ravines where this used to be a refuge, and soldiers fighting to protect the country. Stories of sacrifice and bravery make this area. It's not just about natural beauty, it also has deep cultural values. 6 Tools of Da Dui Waterfall, Yunnan. Also, multi-tailed waterfall is the largest waterfall in Yunnan province. It's about 288 feet high and nearly 100 feet wide, but on many maps it's not marked. The water flows straight from the flat cliff. down to a giant lake, creating a mist that rises hundreds of feet. In the rainy season, the water flow increases 3 times. The waterfall's roar could be heard from far away. A cable car just above the falls allows visitors to look straight down. The steam is rolling down below. It's deep in the mountains. Very few foreign tourists have ever set foot here. Standing at the foot of the waterfall brings the feeling. It's like being in the middle of a violent storm. 7 mountains for girls in Sichuan province. The mountain for girls reached out quietly behind the vast plains of Sichuan. 4 serene mountain peaks standing next to each other. They are often referred to as goddesses. It's called the pressure range, Fangdong. The highest peak is 6,200 meters. With sharp and fragile mountain shapes, often hidden in the early fog. But the real beauty of the 4 girls, it's not just at altitude, it's in the silence. Prayer flies over the frozen meadows. The cow is leisurely by the ancient glacial lakes. Pine forests rise up like cathedrals, and the wind whispers in the valley like ACA. Only the mountains remember. According to Tibetan legend, these 4 peaks used to be 4 sisters, stand together to protect the homeland. And as I stood at the foot of the mountain, I looked up at the majesty. People can believe that it's true. The world is not only beautiful, it also feels sacred. 8 villages of Guangxi province of Hunan. Hidden deep in the mountains, clinging to the steep cliffs, is the village of Guangxi, a village that used to be completely isolated for hundreds of years. There's no roads. There are only Leo's paths. It's so dangerous that even animals can't get through. In the 1970s, 13 people in the village decided to change his own fate. With hammer and chisel, they persisted in carving a tunnel through the rock. For 5 years, that road is now called the Guangxi Tunnel. It's a miracle of the human will, carved deep into the red cliffs. Today the road is winding along the cliffs, with the windows open, overwhelming depths and breathtaking views. But behind the road, the village still has peace. With old stone houses, quiet little courtyards, and the stories are passed down through generations. Salary is not just a hiding place. It's also proof that even the dreams that seem untouchable, it can also be created by human will. 9 ice caves in Danxia province. Between the mountains of Ningwu district hidden deep underground, there's an ice cave that never melts. Even on the hottest summer days. That's Ningwu Ice Cave, a wonder formed during the Ice Age. Into the air that immediately changes. The light becomes softer, ice crystals hanging from the cave ceiling, like frozen chandeliers, and thick columns of ice rise from the floor to the roof. There is almost absolute silence. The breath appeared before my eyes, and the cave seems to be whispering. The cold of thousands of years of history, scientists have not been able to explain. Why does this place stay frozen all year round? The locals just say it, that this mountain still remembers winter. No signage, no souvenir counter. There's only one narrow passage into the ground, and it feels like I've stepped out of time. Ten ancient lakes of Sichuan province. In a world that moves so fast, there's a place that's almost never changed. The lake is located on the western plateau of Sichuan. It's surrounded by snowy peaks and pine forests. Quiet. The water was so clear that it was set at the sky. I came here just to see myself. The lake is also known as the Wild Man Lake. It's an ancient glacial lake. It's almost 3,800 meters above sea level, where the turquoise water meets the grasslands of the high mountains. And time seems to hold its breath. Summer wildflowers, blooming all over the hillside like splinters of color falling in wind. Winter snow covers the lakeshore in absolute silence. Steam from nearby hot springs gently rises, floating on the cold lake, according to legend. This place used to be the bathing place of the mountain spirits. The locals believe that the lake water carries the power. It heals not only the body, but also the soul. There's no freeway, no loudspeakers. There are only narrow mountain roads. The horse's bell echoed far away, and the wind whispered through the old trees. Sitting by the lake, people feel so small, but it's strangely complete. Long Ducade Zhejiang Province. Hidden deep beneath the peaceful fields of the Swiss, in a normal village, it almost doesn't appear. On the map lies one of the greatest mysteries. There is no Chinese solution. That's the Longdu Cave system, a giant underworld carved out of silence. Forgotten for over 2,000 years. Accidentally discovered in 1992. These caves have taken the world by surprise. Giant rooms that were carved entirely by hand. Every cave is as big as a church, with the stone walls and the flowers are the main. The body is unbelievable. It was created with the tools of God. Strange thing, there's no historical record of them. No drawings, no legends. No explanation of who built it, what it's built for and how. Go to Longdu Cave. It's like walking into a dream, made by ancient ghosts. Cool air, unusual echoing sound. The deeper the question gets. How an ancient civilization? It's possible to create something like that, then disappears completely without a trace. Some people think this used to be an underground palace. Some believe it's a military base. But it's also possible this place was created just to, forgotten to this day. 12 Kalia Lake Qinghai Province. Between the vast plateau of organs, where the earth stretches endlessly and the clouds are low, there is a lake so quiet that people, it feels like the sky, stop to rest. Lake Kelia is located at the foot of the Unicorn Mountains, where the sapphire blue water glistening under the sky, always changing colors. Summer, the fields around the lake are blooming with bright yellow flowers. Create a strong contrast with the dark blue of her face, the water and the pale white of the distant peaks. Nomads who lead their cattle along the shore of the lake. Their shadows move slowly like brushstrokes on a giant canvas. There's no skyscraper, no lights that fascinate you. Only the sky is open. The wind whispered and there was peace, so deep that it settles in every grain of meat. The local people. It's called the Eye of the Sky. And standing by the lake, watching the clouds pass over the water like a mirror, it's easy to understand why. 13 villages at Guizhou Province. Hidden deep in the green folds of the Kuai Mountains and forests, there is a village as if it had been forgotten by time, where tradition still walks barefoot, and the drums echo through the dense bamboo forests. It's a remote village, the last village in China. It's still legal to carry a gun, because it's not just a tool, it's part of their identity. The people here live simply, closely tied to ancient customs. Guns are passed from one life to another, as a symbol of honor, responsibility and tradition of protecting the community. SA is not a noisy tourist destination. It's a reminder that, in the ever-changing modern world, there are still places that choose to live slowly. Keep your own identity and memories. The indigenous people lived in harmony with the mountains and forests for centuries. They grow it entirely by hand, singing CA songs in ancient languages, and greet strangers with rice wine, with traditional rituals. Their culture is rustic and prideful. Men carrying handcrafted guns behind their backs, not to cause violence. It's a symbol of honor, ritual, and hunting. Hair is cut with sickles, tattoo on the skin, tell the story of family and clan. And when they dance, the whole mountain seems to move to the beat of the drum. Very few tourists can travel far to this place, but the A's that have set foot have all left, with a different feeling. Because SA is not the only place to visit. It's a world that people enter and remember for a lifetime. 14 Red Salt Lake in Shaanxi Province. At first glance, this place looks like a digital illusion. A lake of water dyed in incredible colors of crimson chalk and coral. But this is not a painting. It's not a trick of the light. This is the Red Salt Lake in the city, one of the natural wonders, China's most surreal, hidden on the edge of the lowest plateau. This lake changes seasonally. In the summer, the heat awakens the microorganisms and the tiny red algae. It blooms and colors the entire lake. The result is a red mirror that stretches for miles, reflecting the clouds, sunshine, and sometimes it's a complete arc of the rainbow. The locals say that the lake, the most brilliant at sunset, when the light is low and the air is still. The birds glide across the water like thin brush strokes. The gentle silence. The scene has a beauty that is both mesmerizing and unusual. Few tourists find their way here, no crowds. No noise. Only color, space and surreal feeling hard to name. Isima Stone Forest of Yunnan Province. Near tried to force Zhang, where the clouds are low, and the land seems to be whispering old stories. There's a forest with no trees, only rocks. It's the Isima Forest. A labyrinth of giant, funky pillars rise from the ground like frozen dancers. There's a rugged, sharp column, has soft bent column, as if sculpted by time and silence. With the indigenous people who live here, these rocks are not just rocks. They're characters, they're memories, they're ancestors. The most famous rock is called Isima. It's shaped like an upright teenager. Legend has it that she was a petrified girl. After refusing to marry a brutal warlord, she didn't give in and now stands forever. Every year, people have gathered here to sing their stories. Isima, the drums echoing between the cliffs. The colorful dress spun like fire. The past and the present become one. In Isima Rock Forest, nature holds memories, and every stone is a voice that never dies. 16 Hilti Palace of Zhejiang Province. Hidden deep in the rolling hills of eastern Zhejiang, turn away from highways and urban noise. There's a place where time slows down, leaf by leaf. That's the Sin Palace Tea Hill, the cradle of Chinese tea culture, where the leaves fall, soft green stairs stretched out on the mountain slopes. Like the waves holding their breath, the morning begins in the thin mist. The air smells of moist soil and early dew. The old tea master, wearing a silver shirt barefoot in the middle of the child, picking leaves with care, like their ancestors thousands of years ago. There's no billboard, only the sound of boiling water whispering in the warmth of the land. The forest's voice echoed in the wind. This used to be the place where Zen masters made tea, not to reward, but to find silence. Silence is also part of the ritual, and every breath is a moment of meditation. Drinking tea is not just for refreshment. It's a reminder of balance, about patience and about how beauty is born. When people do less, but feel more. If you find these places so incredibly beautiful, remember that out there, there are still many corners of the world that have never appeared on a familiar travel map. And every video, it's a small door that opens up to these lands. Please like to support. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification. Just one click, it will help us go further, deeper and stranger. Now, thank you for making this journey. And see you later, in a place that keeps you doubting reality.